name is Dr. Ellen Kester of Bilinguistics and SLP Impact, and I am so excited to invite you to our conference that we have coming up in January. It is our kick off the calendar year conference, and we're going to be focusing on assessment of children from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds. We have an incredible lineup of speakers for this that you do not want to miss. First, let me tell you about the content of the conference. We are going to be talking about evaluations, assessment of students from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds. The springtime in the schools is assessment season, and of course it's always assessment season in the clinics and the hospitals and home health programs, early childhood, all of it. We are kicking it off on Tuesday, January 11th with Dr. Elizabeth Pena from the University of California at Irvine. Dr. Pena is the lead author on the BESA, the Bilingual English-Spanish Assessment, and is a world-renowned researcher in bilingualism and understanding how we assess and diagnose children with developmental language disorder who are bilingual. Dr. Pena will be talking to us about some new findings of clinical markers that help us to diagnose developmental language disorders in children. Next up is Dr. Sam Ortiz of St. John's University in New York. Dr. Ortiz is a professor of psychology. He's also a trained school psychologist, and he has done so much work in his career on helping us to figure out the problem of how do we use these amazing standardized tools that we have without penalizing students who come from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds. Dr. Ortiz's work with the Culture Language Interpretive Matrix gives us some ways that we can account for the cultural and linguistic variation in the testing that we do so that we can avoid misdiagnosing children. And last but certainly not least, we have Dr. Toya Wyatt
from California State University Fuller,
who has done incredible work in the area of African American English dialect and understanding language variation. She served as a consultant on the DELV, the Diagnostic Evaluation of Language Variation, which is the only tool in our field that has been designed to minimize the impact of language variation in the testing process for children who speak African American English. One of the things that we're going to do with Dr. Wyatt is we're going to look at several of the very commonly used tests in our field with the lens of how is a student with language variation who speaks a dialectal variation of English, how are they impacted by these tests? So that even if we do use these tests, we can use them with an eye for not penalizing students when dialectal variation is the reason that their answer doesn't match what's in the little testing manual. So please join us. We are going to have an amazing 3-day conference, and I promise that you'll walk away with some great information that you can put to use in your practice immediately. Thanks so much, and we will see you January 11th, 12th, and 13th. See you there.